Hi there, I'm Athena, the founder of Sage Goddess, and I want to welcome you to our 2022 11/11 Divine Wishing Ceremony, Wish Fulfillment Ceremony. We are doing a honey jar ceremony today. It's a quick ceremony, but it's an important one. 11/11 is the divine day of synchronicity. When you see 11:11 on the clock in the morning or in the evening, that's always a sign that you're in the right place at the right time and your spirit guides are speaking to you. I am releasing the ceremony, of course, early so that whatever time zone you're in, you can do it in perfect time. It's so cool if you can do this ceremony during the 11 a.m. hour or the 11 p.m. hour on 11/11, but you don't have to. Whatever time you do it on 11/11 in your time zone works. We only get one 11/11 every year. And that number is all about manifestation, alignment, and flow. Being in the right place at the right time with the right frequency and the right mindset is what sets you up for success for the entire year ahead. And I will tell you, 2023 has some fun energy associated with it. It's a 7-year, right? 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 is 7. And 7 is about cycles, right? We're beginning a new cycle. We're coming into, and it's also a divine number too. A lot of the religious traditions see 7 as a sacred number. And so we're coming into this sacred new cycle. What is it you want to birth and create? I really want you to focus on that for today. So if you got the tools for tonight's ceremony, then you got this sweet little jar. It is a BYO honey situation, or agave if you're vegan, which is totally fine too. You got a bottle of my Desidera wishing perfume, lots of chipstones in little bags, a candle so that we can seal our jar, some rainforest jasper, and some wishing seeds. And then what I think is the most important part of tonight's ceremony, the little pieces of parchment to write your wishes on. And we're going to add those in. And then before we're done tonight, I'm going to finish blending this gorgeous perfume. This is our wish fulfillment perfume. Team SG did a gorgeous job of decorating it. I'm going to finish blending it with you here during our ceremony, and then this will be available for you. Wish Fulfillment Blend will be available for you at sagegoddess.com afterward. So that's kind of the order of operations. So do you believe? Do you believe in dreams come true? Do you believe that when you make a wish upon a star, that it's possible for whatever you seek to come to pass? I do. I've just witnessed a lot of miracles in my life. I've witnessed a lot of wishes and dreams come to fruition. And every year on this day, I bring you a ceremony. And like I said, if you have the tools that we offered you, that's great. If you don't, go get some honey or some agave, a cute little jar, a couple pieces of paper, a crystal that you can put in there and not need right now, so that you can kind of just let it be in the container. And do the ceremony with me. One of the most magical experiences of my life has been a honey jar that I did with you guys. I don't know. I've done a couple of them over the years. But there's 2 where every single thing I've put in those jars has come to pass. The house I live in now was put in that jar. 3 of my friends also wanted to buy houses. We wrote the addresses on them, put them in that jar. They got their houses. One of them wrote the name of their fiance, and of course they're happily married. So it's amazing when you write your desires on these little slips of paper and you put them in that honey jar and you let the honey completely cover them. You're really giving it to the universe and saying, I surrender. I believe in magic, and let go of the timing. Let go of expectations. Let the universe manifest on your behalf in exactly the way it's meant to be. That's how the best dreams and visions come to pass. So anyway, I'm glad that you're here for this right place, right time, divine alignment ceremony. So we've smudged and cleared. Like I said, this is just a quick little ceremony, but it's an important one. I think it's critical, especially if you are planting seeds for new crops in the year ahead. A lot of us are turning the wheel in our own lives. We're building new relationships, new partnerships, new adventures, new ventures, right? And what does that look like for you? So the first place to begin, I'm going to open my circle first. The first place to begin is with what you really desire. So I want you to give that some thought while I open the circle. And if you love this ritual and you love what's happening here, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you won't miss any of the future events and rituals and ceremonies that we do. This is kind of what we're about at Sage Goddess, is working with the wheel of the year and maximizing the energy for your dreams and desires to come true. So let's take a moment. Woo. So nice just to have a little bit of that white sage smoke. I'm going to play my drum for you, just to welcome in the guides and the guardians of the directions to be with us for our ceremony today. I want to invite you to roll your shoulders back, call your energy into present time. Just be here now on this divine day of synchronicity. It's all about you today. What do you need? What do you want? Right? Make your cosmic wish list today with me. I'm very glad you're here. So I'm welcoming in the guides and the guardians of the East for new beginnings, opening new doors for possibility for you. Welcoming in the guides and the guardians of the South, helping you understand your passion, your purpose, and how to transform to make all of that happen. And then welcoming in the guides and the guardians of the West. That's the abundance direction. It's also the season we're in. Autumn is the season of West. It's the sunset of the year. So calling in water energy for flow, for passion, for desire, for abundance. And then we call in and welcome the guides and the guardians of the North for grounding, protection, for anchoring our visions in the material world. And I'd like to call in the guides and the guardians of the element of spirit too, the Akash, the ether, the invisible, the liminal, right? That space of magic is what keeps my faith alive. And I think it does it for you too. So welcome in the guides and guardians of spirit. New beginnings, passion, abundance, grounding, and magic. Welcome to 1111. And together we say, whoo, Amen. Aho. And so it is. Amen, aho. So it is. It's a rogue drum. Okay, so where we're going to start, because for me, and you know, I used to be a writing teacher, so maybe that's why writing is so important to me, but I really do believe that magic happens when you write things down and say them out loud. Just keeping stuff in your head is, in my personal opinion, not good enough. You gotta articulate to this universe. So what are the, I have 3. Yes, I have 3 little pieces of parchment. I think that's what you got too. I kind of like that, because if you give me 20, I'm going to write 20, and the universe, we need to give the universe a little bit of focus. So what are the 3 big wishes on your heart right now? Really close your eyes. You know, we're in a circle right now, and the energy is beautiful and potent. And what is it that you really, really want? So I'm going to write mine down. I want to give you a minute to write yours down as well. And you got to write in the present tense. I desire, I claim, I welcome, I enjoy, I experience, not I would like, because that suggests that it's out somewhere in the future and you don't have it right now, right? So I claim, I enjoy, I welcome, I have. And then I like to fold it in thirds, each one. In thirds. In thirds. Isn't it nice to say what you want? It's like, you know, when we were little, it's like Santa Claus, except this is like cosmic Santa Claus. Okay. Anytime you open a jar, you want to just blow your breath inside, because your breath is your life force, right? So this is Athena's jar. That's your jar. You blow your breath into it. You can put a little sage smoke in there if you feel like you need to do that as well. But I think that's good enough just to blow your breath. Now, you have 3 pieces of rainforest jasper, which comes from Australia and is a stone for wish fulfillment. And then you have 3 of the waruru wishing beans, which come from Peru, and they truly do hold the energy of wish fulfillment and dreams come true. So what I want to invite you to do first is take a deep breath here and begin tonight's ceremony by adding a little bit of honey into the jar. We want to give the jar a foundation of sweetness. And as you're pouring in this honey, people say mantras. Universe, I bring sweetness to my desires. I call you in, I attract you. And I always pour in a clockwise circle. I call in magic from the east, from the south, from the west, and the north to see me tonight as I call in what I desire most, the dreams on my heart. And I ask that you see me, Great Spirit, God, Goddess, and source of all that is, spirit guides, ascended masters, light beings from all dimensions, come to me now. Holy Spirit, whatever your, Mother Mary, who are some of my most important guides, I call you into ancestors from all directions who want to bless my life with these sweet desires coming to fruition, and just lay a nice foundation. And then what I want to invite you to do is think about the 3 wishes that you just wrote down, and I want you to breathe your breath over each one of these wishing seeds for each one of those wishes, and really imagine crystallizing those wishes into each one of the seeds before you add it to your jar. And when I tell you this works, I am telling you from lived experience. This is no joke. And you can continue to add things to your jar. It doesn't have to be just tonight. So something comes up a week from now, a month from now, a friend of yours wants to add something and you're open to that, you can keep adding to your jar. The magic is there because we're doing this on the most important day. And then the 3rd one. Now, same thing with your rainforest jasper stones. So, because again, this is wishes fulfilled, dreams come true. Each one of your wishes that you just wrote down, envisioning each stone holding that vision, that intention. Yes! Now, Desidera is one of my most famous perfumes. It's so expensive to make. It's over $100 a bottle, so it was really cool to be able to give you a dropper. Like, use this sparingly, only when you're making wishes, truly, because it's potent. It's more than 10 years old, and it's been doing its magic for all those years. But there's heliotrope in there for energy of the sun, there's white ginger, and then there's rose for love and passion. So I'm just going to put one drop in here to represent each one of my wishes and dreams. Okay. And then it's nice too, we give you all these chipstones. So if any of your wishes are around abundance and financial prosperity, just sprinkle a couple of your citrine stones into there. You don't have to use all of them. You can save this for crafting in the future. Let's put some clear quartz in just to magnify the energy of everything and make it bigger. And then let's put, if anything in your wishes is about expanding, growing, making things bigger or stronger, let's put some green aventurine in there for growth, expansion, good luck, fertility, new opportunities. And then if anything in there was about love, y'all, rose quartz is the universal stone of love. It attracts love energy to you. So let's go ahead and add our rose quartz stones in there to magnify energies of love. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to have you fill the rest of your jar with more honey or more agave. And again, in a clockwise circle motion, calling in, and just visualize as if the things you're desiring and imagining are already happening. You're already feeling that love. You're already enjoying that abundance. You're already connected to that energy stream. You're already growing. You're already expanding. You're already successful, right? Mine's going to take a couple of jars of honey. So I'm going to add one more. It's kind of cool because I think it's going to end up being 3 little bears that's in my jar, which kind of makes sense, you know, that it would be 3. Everything's 3 with this ceremony. And 3 is the number of the Holy Trinity. It's a magic number in almost every tradition. So you don't want to fill it all the way to the top, but almost, and just just crystallize that vision. You're such a powerful co-creator with this universe, you know? Okay, now the most important part. You're going to take each one of your wishes and you're going to slide it down into the honey. And the most important thing is it has to be completely enveloped in that honey. So I like to take like a sage leaf or something, I don't use my finger, and just make sure that that wish goes entirely underneath the surface of that honey. And the next one goes in. And it's kind of satisfying to push them down and watch them get taken by the honey, right? So just watching each piece of paper just go in and just get completely sweetened. And as it gets sweetened, that universe is taking that blessing on your behalf and sending it on eagle's wings to start to make the magic happen. And then your third wish, I'm just looking at mine one more time. Okay. And in it goes. You can use your finger if you want, but I'm just using my sage leaf and making sure that all 3 are completely submerged in that honey. Nothing is unsweetened. And that's what it looks like. See how you can see all 3 of my blessings are down there under the surface. I left a little bit of room so I can add more wishes if I want. You should do the same if you feel called. And together we say, on this 11/11 day, Amen Aho, and so it is, to our blessings. Already on their way. Now, you don't have to completely seal the jar if you don't want to. It is traditional to seal it with some beeswax. So you're going to light this beeswax taper. Watch that flame for a minute, let it burn down. Imagine the element of fire coming through and igniting the flame in your heart, right? All those desires are just being ignited, lit, fueled, right, by spirit, supported. I love doing honey jars. I really believe in them. I've seen such magic in my life, and I hope this magic becomes real for you as well. So what I like to do is just drip some of that beeswax down over the lid of the jar. And as I'm doing that, I'm just sealing. You're not really trying to seal the jar. You're just sealing your intentions today. I seal and then fill in the blank. What is it you're sealing? I seal love, I seal health, I seal commitment, I seal companionship, whatever it is for you. What are you sealing? It's powerful, isn't it? Just to say it, I claim it, I seal it, I affirm it, I receive it. On this 11/11 day of divine synchronicity, I claim, I seal, I affirm. I claim, I seal, I affirm. And again, just go in clockwise circles. That's opening a new portal, a new doorway to what you really desire, what you're ready to receive. And it's beautiful. It looks like a mandala. And if you want, you can continue this and let the wax melt over the sides of the jars. You don't need to do that though, because, and I actually prefer not to, because I tend to open my jar and add more slips of paper. That's probably the Leo in me. You know, it's like, oh wait, I forgot I wanted to wish for this and wish for that. Or I do invite my good close friends to add their wishes to my jars, usually at the new moon. I'll say, you know what, you want that new house? Write down the address. Let's add it to my honey jar at the new moon. And I'm telling you what, every time I've done that, everybody's wishes have come to pass. Love, health, desire, connection, union, passion, purpose, abundance, wealth, beauty, time, joy, peace, connection, abundance, wealth, beauty, love, health, comfort, ease, flow, right place, right time, synchronicity, whatever it is for you, sensuality, art, inspiration, wisdom, new beginnings, new possibilities, love, 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 right? Because it's such a soulmate day. Okay. Aho. There we go. I'm going to sit that here. Got a little wax on my finger. It actually looks like a rose on top of my jar, doesn't it? It's beautiful. You can also take some of your chipstones if you like, if your wax is still kind of soft. and just push them into the wax before it's finished melting, and that kind of adds a little zhuzh. Let me show you what that looks like. It's pretty. It's its own kind of art, you know. That's what that looks like. Isn't that pretty? All right, wax. You can't live on my finger. Okay, now the last step. Hold your jar in your left hand. Put your right hand over. Great Spirit, see us today as we have put all of our energy, all of our focus, all of our desire, all of our trust, and our faith into this jar with the desire, with the wish that on this day of synchronicity you'll see us and bring these energies to us in perfect time and in full alignment with our highest good and the highest good of all beings on this planet at this time. And together we say, Amen, Aho. And so it is. Amen, Aho, and so it is. And this is now your jar. It's active, it's working, it's vibrating. You can add to it at any time. Can't take things out, but you can always put things in. It's like salt, you know what I mean, when you're cooking. You can always add salt. You can't always take salt away, so be careful. But I know that everything you put into your jar today was put there because it's a desire on your heart. And I see those desires, and I know that they're meant to be yours. So we're going to finish our wish fulfillment perfume. Like I said, it's a beautiful jar that Team SG decorated, and this is a perfume that you can purchase at sagegoddess.com. Okay, so to this jar, from my personal process today, I am going to add Desidera Wish Fulfillment Perfume so that you will be able to enjoy. I'm going to add 3 full droppers. In Great Spirit, I'm just setting the intention that everybody who's watching and who purchases this perfume will experience their own wishes fulfilled and dreams come true. This particular oil right here is more of the Desidera blend. So I just want to have as much of that wish fulfillment magic for you in this blend as possible. Again, heliotrope and rose, white ginger, which brings peace and love and right place, right time energy. And then this one is jasmine. Jasmine has been used since Cleopatra for passion, for bringing you what you want. This is a true goddess oil for manifestation, and it's perfect for, especially around desires and manifestations around love and connection and union. And then the last jar right here is our rosewood. Rosewood is also powerful for manifestation. It grounds your manifestations in the physical world, so it makes sure that everything that you are trying to create comes to pass in the material world. And then I'm just going to add 1 more bottle of jojoba oil, and we will top this off with even more jojoba. Right now it's kind of uncut, so we will finish adding jojoba, but I wanted to add some myself with you here live. Jojoba represents our physical bodies and our physical connection to our desire, which is so important. And that is that. I'm going to blow my breath into this beautiful bottle with you. Ready to make a wish? You know, as a kid, we always blew out our candles, right? So take a deep breath with me. Exhale. And then when you're ready, I want you to blow with me into this bottle. Full exhale. And what I'm blowing in there is everything for you. Everything that you desire, everything that you are seeking. And then putting our beautiful sphere topper back on. And just like that, our 1111 ceremony for 2022 is complete. I'm going to open our circle now, release our spirit guides. Thank you so much for being here, for bringing your energy and your wishes and your desires. Guides and guardians of the element of spirit, thank you for coming and bringing your magic and pulling all of the elements together to help us make our dreams come true. We release you. We're thanking and releasing the guides and the guardians of the north for patience and protection while we manifest. Thanking and releasing the guides and the guardians of the west for abundance and flow and love and nurturing. And wealth too in the west, right? Lakshmi's in the west, so we're releasing them with gratitude. Thanking and releasing the guides and the guardians of the south for passion and curiosity and transformation as we move toward our dreams. And then thanking and releasing, of course, the guides and the guardians of the east. New beginnings. And again, this is all seeding your intentions for the whole next year ahead. We won't do this again until almost the end of 2023. So you're setting some wheels in motion right now. Remember, the season of winter is going to bring rest. So you're not going to see a lot of manifestation happening right now. But it's almost like planting seeds in faith and in trust. And every year I do this with you, and then we see how these energies unfold in the days and weeks and months to come. And it's a beautiful process to witness with you. Aho. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. Happy 11/11. Know that you are right where you need to be. You are on your path. Trust the process. I really believe it. You know, everything in my life has come to pass by believing that magic is real and that we are in the right place at the right time. And your spirit guides are always with you, and they're always communicating with you. You just have to listen. And we'll see you soon. Happy 11/11, wherever you are in whatever time zone. I wish you magic. And enjoy! Wish Fulfillment Perfume will be available for you at sagegoddess.com. I hope it blesses you. That's something you can use at every new moon now to kind of continue to set energy to these intentions that you've set. And we'll see you soon. Take care, you guys.